Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing a recipe for these amazing chocolate chip cookies, and stay tuned because I will also give tips and tricks to make them as crunchy and as soft as you like. Let's just get right into it. You will need chocolate chips or chocolate chunks, 1 egg, butter, white sugar, and brown sugar. Other than that, you also need flour and baking soda or baking powder, which I forgot to add on the tray, but you'll need those. You can also add red chili powder, but it's totally optional because it gives an extra aftertaste, which a lot of people don't like, but I do. And then obviously there's vanilla essence. Then we're going to start combining all of the ingredients. There goes our brown sugar, and then we have our white sugar, and we're going to add butter. Basically, we have to cream all of these things up. The optional red chili, the vanilla essence, and just mix it all up. Now, it is a very bad idea to do this with a spatula, so I would recommend you use a wooden spoon or just directly get an electric mixer. That just saves a lot of time and it combines things way better. So I'm going to get the electric mixer, and this is what your finalized creamed butter and sugar would look like. Now, I want them to be crunchy, so I have used larger sugar grains, which gives it a very grainy structure. And then you're going to add 1 egg and just combine it together using a spatula, or again, you can do this with an electric mixer, but this is easy with a spatula too. Once you have your wet ingredients combined, you're going to add a cup of flour and get it all in there. Just mix it with your hands. If you directly get an electric mixer at this point, all the flour will just splatter out. So combine the things partially and then get yourself an electric mixer to help you out. This is what your finalized dough should look like for crunchy cookies. As you can see, it's very grainy because the size of the sugar that I've used is large. This sugar is what adds the crunch to it. And I did not have chocolate chips, so I used chocolate chunks. Now the chocolate that I'm using is room temperature, therefore I'm doing this on a glass plate. If your chocolate is harder, make sure you do it on a surface that is not marble or glass or anything that is breakable. So your final chocolate chunks would look something like this. You can keep them as big as small, but I would recommend don't go for really large chunks. They just de-shape your cookies altogether. The amount of chunks I had was not enough, so I followed in with a little more chunks because there is no such thing as too much chocolate. And this is what 1 cookie size would look like. It is a little less than a tablespoon, and I am literally using a tablespoon because I don't have an ice cream scoop. But if you do have an ice cream scoop, use that because that is your best friend for scooping a cookie dough. And this is what your cookies will look like. Use a parchment paper, that is the best option, and do give them space between so they can flatten out. Bake the cookies at around 180 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes. Oh my god, look at that gooey, chocolatey goodness. This is what your finalized chocolate chip cookies will look like, flattened out and cooled. Before removing them from the parchment paper, make sure you allow them to cool down for a while, otherwise they'll break. Serve your hot chocolate cookies with a glass of cold milk. This is the basic combination. You can go as crazy as you like. And that is it. That is all to these delicious chocolate chip cookies. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram page. I share lots of tips and tricks there, and all of my recipes are available in written form. And that is it. Have a nice day, and I will see you next time.